proud to bring you today's game here on the 2K Sports Network. Coming to you live from Tangier Stadium. Playing at home to a capacity crowd, it's the Rollers. They'll be matching up against the Nightmares. I'm Dan Stevens, and with me as always, Peter O'Keefe. Let's review the lineups for today's game. Take it away, Peter.
So these two guys are a couple of the best to play at their respective positions. They show up every game and put it all on the line. They lead their squads admirably. But they're not the only team featuring superstars. Shannon Sharpe and Art Donovan lead the way for the Rollers. Well, these two guys are the best because they've been tested and battled through to the other side. Look for them both to make an impact in this game.
Thank you, Peter. They're at the coin toss. Let's go down there.
Let's have a good one. Ready to go?
A safety.
Cody Walker comes off the line like a hungry rhino looking for that safety. And he gets it, pinning him in the end zone for 2. You can't coach that.
3 stops.
Harris makes a great run here, but the design run is far from foolproof.
It's risky, but it's a lot easier when you've got such great blocking up front.
Yeah, you don't want your quarterback smashing and bashing for yards. You want him to have a smooth ride all the way.
Let's get more! Come on!
Harris doesn't give up. Watch. That's how to fight from beginning to end, baby.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 53 yards and 1 touchdown.
Good for the first half of this one. The Nightmares enjoying the lead 9-0.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
A look at our halftime stats here, and boy, look at the difference in passing yards. The Rollers are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Number 7 connected with his man on this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. Towards the end of the first quarter, the Rollers backed up against their own goal line. Walker would break through with a big play here as he shot through the line and was able to wrap his man up in the end zone for a safety. Coming up on the end of the half, the Nightmares out in front by 2. Number 7 connected with his man on this one. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Rollers are down at the half, 9-0. Complete.
Jackson reached up with his big paw and swatted the ball down at the line of scrimmage.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Schaefer.
Son of a bitch! What is wrong with me?
Joe Theismann buries this one out of the gate, and it costs him big time. That's not the guy he was looking for, Dan. The D really brought some pressure to bear.
That's the first time he's been picked off today, and by the look on his face, well, he knows he should not have thrown that one.
That is one unhappy man down there.
43.
Schaefer.
Schaefer bags the ball after his teammate tips it his way. That's great coordinated D. Nice pick. I'm not saying they practiced that in preseason, but I did see some volleyball nets around training camp.
At the 12.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about!
The Nightmares sends 3 guys in, special ops I like to call it, and they got to their man. Nice play. Let's watch it. Well, it looks like 3 was all they needed.
Touchdown!
He picks up 12 yards on the play.
Harris sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
It's all about big play defense!
The Nightmares are 1 guy short on the line, but it turns out they don't need him. 3 is plenty to get the job done. Check it out. Ouch. Oh, they got through anyway. That is determination.
Well, they don't convert.
Ricky Sanders has this one in his hands and then, drops it.
Well, they don't convert on 4th down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan.
Just want to get this over with, huh?
And that is going to do it for this one. The Nightmares come out on top, 19-0. With that, let's look back at some of the plays that made the difference in this one. So, the ball game is over. Let's take a quick look back at how it went with our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the 3rd quarter. Number 34 would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Now early in the 4th quarter, all at their own 19. Number 34 is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. After a stop on 4th down, the Nightmares up by 9. Number 21 would get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from here. They move ahead by 16. The Nightmares, late in the 4th quarter, Barrow would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 37-yard field goal, and that will do it. The Nightmares come away with a win, 19-0. And here's your 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Number 21 turned in yet another legendary outing. Well, he was the best player on the winning team. It's as simple as that. We'll see if he's able to keep up this high level of play in the games ahead.